So let's talk about the original way that they were going to be setting up the ending and actually doing the ending of the first X-Men movie, and how throughout the process it changed and ultimately gave us the entire universe we have for the Fox X-Men franchise. And of course, Wolverine. So as part of the recent 20-year look back on the original X-Men franchise and everything we've gotten from that, from the amazing masterful X-Men 2 to the lows of X-Men Origins Wolverine to everything in between, including the TV shows, they've been talking a lot about the past and kind of giving us a retrospective look, if you will. And recently, while talking about the ending of X-Men 1, originally, the framework of it, as they said, was gonna be the same. Magneto uses Rogue's power to infect New York with a mutant virus that spreads everywhere and starts transforming people and or killing them. Now, at the same time, they talk about the idea of how this was kind of good at the time, but as the process went on, they started to realize that they had to change elements of it. And then they realized, well, what if we make it these political people that are here to put more, kind of a, wow, if these people get hurt, the mutants truly are going to become like the ultimate enemy that's hunted. And then from that point, they realized, well, okay, we need to have a giant fight scene. And when they started to realize that the fight scene was going to involve, some big characters, they realized that at this time, they were all loving what Hugh Jackman was doing with Wolverine. So add in a little bit more Wolverine at the end, trying to save Rogue and working with all of this to make him more of a central character that the people can follow instead of the whole team. So you can sort of see how the early idea of Wolverine is everything in this franchise was already starting to form the moment they realized that they all liked what Hugh Jackman was doing, and how they sort of went away from the entire team is fighting Magneto to put more of an emphasis on Wolverine doing most of the heavy lifting, if you will. And also a very smart change to make it let's infect the top world leaders that are all meeting here instead of just people in New York, because then the stakes truly are higher. It's like, oh wait, this mutant Magneto tried to kill everybody. He didn't care what country you're from. He wants a war against a species, humanity. If you just infect New York, it's like, oh, okay, well, he's just going after New York, I guess. Other countries are like, I guess that's their problem. They ain't quarantining this mutant outbreak, so there you go. So yeah, I like it. I think the change makes sense, and if you look at it in retrospect, it definitely works with what they did.